Hey friends, it's Kai. I've heard a lot of strange things in my time, but some stories stay with you. Tonight's one of them. It was something else entirely. Stick around because you need to hear this. I used to think jinn and black magic were just stories. Things my parents talked about. Things old aunties whispered about at weddings. I grew up in Manchester. Tram lines, takeaways, night shifts, and Deliveroo. Not some village with a witch in the woods. So when everything started, I blamed work stress. At first, it was little things. I'd put my keys on the table, turn around, and find them on the floor by the door. My phone alarm would switch itself off. Messages would be marked as read when I hadn't even opened them. I told myself it was burnout, too much work, not enough sleep. It made sense. Then, the nights changed. The first time it happened, I woke up at 3:19 a.m. I remember the exact time because my phone was on the pillow next to me, screen glowing. No notifications, no calls, but I couldn't move. It was like someone had dropped a concrete slab on my chest. My eyes were wide open. I could see the wardrobe, the curtains, the little red standby light on the TV, and something else. In the corner of the room, there was a shape, like smoke, but darker, tall. Its head was bent sideways, as if it was watching me. There was a sound. Not a voice, exactly. More like a whisper under the wallpaper. I tried to shout, but nothing came out. My throat was locked. I don't know how long it lasted. 30 seconds? A minute? It felt like an eternity. Then, just as suddenly, I could move again. I sat up, gasping for air. The corner of the room was empty. I remember grabbing my phone and Googling sleep paralysis at 4 in the morning. The internet said it was normal, common, nothing to worry about. So, I tried not to. I tried to believe it. 2 nights later, it happened again. Same time. Same crushing weight on my chest. Except this time, there was pressure on my legs too. Like someone had sat down on the bed, slowly, at the foot. I didn't look. I couldn't. I was too terrified. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see the wardrobe door creaking open. Just a crack. My phone was on the floor this time, the screen dark. And then something breathed in my ear. Hot. Shallow. And in a voice that sounded like it was coming from inside my own head, I heard one word. A name. Mayeen. The moment it released me, I bolted upright and threw the bedside lamp on. The room was empty. The wardrobe was shut. I looked at my smartwatch. My heart rate was over 140. I didn't sleep again until the sun came up. During the day, things got worse. I started dropping things at work, forgetting words mid-sentence. I'd stare at my computer screen and realize 10 minutes had just vanished. Once, I walked out of the office kitchen with a mug of tea, and my manager stopped me. He asked why I was crying. I hadn't even realized I was. My mom noticed over a weekend video call. She said I looked thin around the eyes, whatever that means. I told her I was just tired. She asked if I'd been waking up at the same time every night. When I said around 3, she went quiet. Then she said very softly, "Don't sleep alone tonight." I laughed it off. I'm not a child. I live in a modern city, not some horror film. That night I went to bed early. I told myself I was going to prove it was all in my head. I woke up exactly once. Again at 3:19. This time, there was no sleep paralysis. I could move. I could breathe. But every single light in my flat was on. The kitchen, the hall, the bathroom. My phone was on the kitchen counter. Screen open on the clock app. The stopwatch was running. Time elapsed. 40 seconds. As if something had been timing me, watching. I didn't go back to sleep. The next day, I called in sick. My mom insisted I come and stay with my aunt for a few days. She lives across town. I didn't want to explain everything, so I just said I hadn't been resting well. My aunt took one look at me and said, "You've seen something, haven't you?" She made me sit at the kitchen table. She lit a small candle and put a glass of water next to it. Then she called someone on speakerphone. An old family friend. Someone who lives back home, not in England. Someone my mom calls when ordinary reasons run out. He asked me simple things. My name, my age, how long the problems had been happening. Then he said, Did you bring anything new into the house recently? I thought about it. A new jacket, new headphones, nothing dramatic. And then I remembered the parcel. About a week before all this started, a package had been delivered to my flat by mistake. It had the wrong name, but the right address. It was small, wrapped in brown paper. No sender. I'd left it on the shelf in the hallway, intending to drop it back at the post office, but I never did. That night was the first time the sleep paralysis happened. When I told him this, the man on the phone went very quiet. Then he said, "Go back there. Take it out of the house. Do not open it. And don't be alone when you do." The next afternoon, my uncle drove me back to the flat. It was broad daylight, sun shining on the windows, people walking their dogs outside. But the air inside my flat felt wrong. Heavy, like a room that hasn't been opened in years. The parcel was still there, on the same shelf, right where I'd left it. But the paper looked different, stained at the bottom, as if it had soaked up something wet. My uncle wouldn't touch it with his bare hands. He wrapped a tea towel around it. As he lifted it, I heard something shift inside, like the sound of dried seeds, or teeth. We drove straight to my mum's house. The man on the phone called again. He told my uncle to take the parcel outside, far from the house. I wasn't allowed to watch. There was a smell when they opened it. Even from inside the house, I caught it. Metallic. Rotten. My aunt turned up the TV volume so I wouldn't hear what they were doing, or what they burned. That night, for the first time in weeks, I slept without waking up at 3 a.m. No pressure on my chest, no whispers, just sleep. In the morning, the man on the phone said, "It was sent to you, but it couldn't enter fully while you had others near you." I asked him who sent it. He said, "People don't always need a reason. Sometimes, envy is enough." I moved out of that flat a month later. A different part of the city, a different building. I still work late. I still scroll on my phone at night. But sometimes, if I'm awake around 3, I think about that parcel, and whoever wrote my address on it. I still don't believe every story I hear about jinn and black magic. But now, when someone says, "It all started after a strange package arrived," I listen. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If you've ever experienced anything you can't explain, please share it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this. Stay safe out there.